Okay, let's move on. Reminding you of our, and this is, okay, I can't put the moving stuff on our website. But if you saw this, what you saw were three survivors, three members of the Aortic Hope community dancing. It was a TikTok video showing off our Lawrence Hope medical ID jewelry. This was originally a collaboration with us and Lawrence Hope to kind of really boost our presence in social media and letting you guys know what an incredible, you know, piece of jewelry and just way to notify first responders about your medical condition. So, you know, people have very personalized thoughts and feelings about this. I personally think that if you're going out, you should wear something. I have a dog tag on my keychain. I also have a couple bracelets now. I just had to recently update it because my blood thinning medication changed from Plavix to Eliquis, and that is a significant change that somebody needed to know. It wasn't just they're not in the same classification, and so somebody needed to know about that. From my perspective, well, first of all, this jewelry, dog tags, keychains, what have you, so incredibly well made. And what I love is if I have a question, I get the same guy, I think his name is Michael, answers the phone every time that I call. It's a small, close-knit organization based here out of the United States. So your one, maybe two customer service reps are always the ones answering the phone. When I went to make my last purchase, I was unsure about what size bracelet to get. And they looked it up and reminded me, you got, size 7, whatever. I love that if you can see this graphic here, these are interchangeable bracelets. So I bought a tag where I can add multiple bracelets or change them up depending upon the look. They have things that are very simple, matching extra bracelets, things that are sporty looking with that rubberized waterproof material, things that look like watches. I mean, it's really to satisfy all tastes. It's unisex, all genders, the whole 9 yards. But more importantly, if you have an aneurysm dissection, both diagnosis, what have you, I feel like it's kind of really important because if you're in a situation where you can't advocate for yourself and maybe there's somebody that you don't have somebody with you or somebody with you that's knowledgeable about your condition, it has the medical symbol right on the front. You see it right there. That's a universally accepted symbol for medical issues. Somebody will see that and they will know to flip it over. Now, when you put the information on the back side, it's 7 lines typically, they can engrave it in a way that it's so easily visible. And they will actually walk you through the best way to engrave it. So I have my name, I have my 2 primary conditions, some of which it's abbreviated. I have the most important key critical RX that I'm taking, which is the blood thinner, and I'm also have a medical patch, which is important to know because I cannot go through an MRI machine with a medical patch. It will burn my skin severely. So somebody needs to look for that. I also have the allergies that I have. So I'm allergic to IV contrast dye. So that's listed on there. And I have my in case of emergency is listed as well with phone number. And if I need to make changes, I call them and they're just so wonderful to make those changes. But I want you to consider taking, at least taking a look, right? Taking a look. And when you do, there's a link here and in all transparency, you see it says share a sale. When you use this link, Aortic Hope is donated back a portion of your sale. It's no extra cost to you. We do receive a very small kickback. You guys receive constantly discounts and money off. And sometimes if you put something in your cart and you don't go back, they'll send you an email and says, hey, for $20, why don't you consider getting it now? They just have so many different ways of working with you. But just consider taking a look and consider the link. And if you have gotten items, I'd love to see it. Please send us pictures at info@aortic.cope. We don't need to use a picture of you, just a picture of your wrist. I think it's fun to see all the different products that people pick out. But, listen, if you're going to be stopped and you're going to have a problem, you do want a first responder to easily be able to identify what might be wrong with you. And I think this is one of the greatest ways to do so. So please give them a consideration. Lawrence Hope Medical ID Jewelry.